Hey there, this is Ayzsha Smith from California Farm and Gardens, joining you here today at Qualcomm's Pacific Center Campus Garden. In celebration of Earth Day, we are going to be talking about seed starting. So the benefits of seed starting, as opposed to just going out to Home Depot and buying your vegetable starts, there are a few. There's cost. A packet of seeds is about $3.99. A 6-pack of vegetable starts is about $5. And so by buying a packet of seeds of 25, I mean, the savings are right there. 2, it connects you more to the process of gardening, having your hands in the soil, working with seeds. It's an elemental experience that everyone should take part in. And 3, you're able to explore like the more rare varieties of vegetables, not just your standard Black Beauty eggplant. You can go for the Thai eggplant, you can go for the Japanese long eggplant. So you're able to work with varieties that are not really available on a commercial store scale. So today I'm going to be talking about how to create your own potting mix. You can go out to any sort of Home Depot, Lowe's, or home improvement store and pick up a bag of potting mix, or you can make your own. Seeds prefer a soil-less media, so no dirt involved. What we have here is 2 parts compost, 2 parts sphagnum peat moss, and 1 part, this is a perlite aggregate. So the compost provides the nutrients, the sphagnum peat moss binds everything together, and the aggregate provides drainage for the seed so that nothing is too wet. So we've mixed our dry ingredients and now we have to add water. Remember, the seed coat on a seed is a protective layer, so it needs something to get it broken open and allow the plant to start doing its thing. So water is what we're going to use in this breaking open process. And as you add water, you're going to be mixing until we get the right consistency. We want it wetter than you actually may think. We want to be able to squeeze out water. This is perfect. It should look like a brownie mixture. So what I've done is I've used our mixture and filled our 6-cell seed pots 3/4 of the way. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take an empty tray and tamp down that mixture. Seeds really like to have something to grab onto. They like a solid foundation so that when the seed coat is shed, the root of your seedling has something to really grab hold of. So we now have a tamped down media. Today we're going to be seeding black cherry tomatoes. These are a variety put out by Johnny Selected Seeds, one of our favorite seed companies to work with. And so we're just going to plop 1 seed in each cell. These seeds are going to take 10 to 14 days to germinate. And I recommend taking this tray and either setting it under some sort of LED light, or if you don't want to get fancy, buy a window that gets a lot of sun exposure. Now that we've seeded our trays, we're just going to use some of our potting mix and cover up that seed. It's fun to get your hands dirty. And give it a nice tamp one more time. All right. See, a lot of people don't add enough water to their potting mixture, and the seeds are slower to germinate because they need that moisture to break open. When you're working with a lot of seeds, it's easy to lose track of what's what. So I just take a little popsicle stick, I put the date and the variety and stick it right in. By knowing the date, you know whenever you can kind of start expecting for the first shoots to pop up. Now let's go over when the best time to plant your seedling is. All right, so when do I plant out my new seedlings? So I want to show you here. This is a squash seedling that we planted maybe 10 days ago. These leaves, while they're beautiful, this is not ready to plant out. These are called Cotyledons, and basically they're the food storage for the seedling as it begins to develop its first true leaves. You don't want to plant out anything until it has its first 2 true leaves. This, however, is ready to go in. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 true leaves happening. These cotyledons will fall off when they're no longer needed by the plant. Once these solar panels are able to soak up enough sun, convert that energy to carbohydrates to send down to the roots, these cotyledons will fall off. So this is not ready, this is ready. All right, so that wraps it up for today's basic seed starting class. If you have any questions, come out and see me and we'll talk shop. I'll see you in the garden. This is Ayzsha.